Hello everyone, I am back with another character creation in the Dogma 2 character creator, and we are less than 24 hours away from launch as of the time of recording right now. So I am trying to work through some of your requests so you guys will have them in time for when the game launches. This one is going to be Gimli from Lord of the Rings. It's got a very distinct look, especially his nose. I tried my best to replicate it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. As always, feel free to make changes wherever you guys feel necessary. For the base head, we are using base head 37 for him. It had the most distinct looking nose that I could find that would match his. For the skin, I'm using skin 38 with skin color 59. You can crank the wrinkles all the way up to 99, skin sheen 18. Feel free to play with some of the other older skins and change the skin color on them a little bit if you want to play with some of the others. I liked how many wrinkles were on this one. With that out of the way, let's start looking at the body sliders. So we are looking at a 160 for height, torso length minus 22, muscle style at 11, strength is at 100, trap size 45, upper body mass 100, lower body mass 32, upper body size 39, lower body size 27. For his head size is 22, the head length is minus 20, the head width is 67, the head depth is 4, the face height is 39, the length of his neck is minus 81, and 60 for his neck thickness. You could probably crank the neck thickness up, but I don't think you'll really see it. For the upper body, shoulder width of minus 44, shoulder size of minus 17, chest thickness of 80, a chest size of 99, torso width of 6, torso depth 67, arm length minus 47, arm size 15, upper arm thickness 9, forearms are at 20. For the lower body, waist width is 6, waist size minus 8, rear size 85, leg size overall 25, thighs 55, and calves are at 73. Make changes wherever you guys think you need them. For movement style, I went with 62 for the movement style. He's old, he's short, he's pretty stout, so right, I think he's got a lot of sway in his movement, so I went with 62. Elbow angle of 100, knee angle of 60, and a posture of 29. For this facial settings, let's take a look. For the brow, I went with a brow height of minus 33, spacing of a minus 2, overall depth 29, inner 100, outer 67, brow angle of minus 95, and brow bend of minus 15. For the eyes, an eye height of minus 98, eye width minus 37, eye depth minus 97, the eye size minus 97, the eye angle at 21, and I've got about 28 for each squint. Feel free to give him more squint if you want, especially when he's smiling. He has such very low visibility on his eyes at that point, so you could really bring the squint up on those if you want. For the nose length of 56, bridge width of 19, the bridge height of 29, bridge bump overall is 22, the upper is at 75, the lower is at minus 13, the nostril size I have set to minus 32, height is at 66, the width is at 55, the tip depth is at 45, the angle is at 11, and the sharpness is at 4. Feel free to play a lot with his nose. Like I said, his nose is his most distinct characteristic. There's a lot of room in here to play with it. If you don't like how the nose is set up, you can make some adjustments and change it up. For his ears, I left them pretty standard. We're at 14 for size, minus 25 for angle, and openness is at 35 with everything else normal. I'm not actually sure. He might have a slightly more pointy ears as dwarves. I'm not sure if they get any pointy, but you can check on that if you want. For the cheek neck thickness, minus 37. For the bulge, we're at minus 65. Neck fat is at minus 8. The cheek height is at minus 70 with minus 62 on the width and a full 100 cheek depth. For the mouth, we're at minus 50 height, 30 for the width, 42 for the protrusion, minus 100 on the corners. The lip thickness I have at minus 9. You can go lower if you want. You can go higher if you want. Lower lip is at 23. The jaw and chin, most of this won't matter because you won't see it, but it does kind of push and pull his beard around a little bit. So these are the settings I have. 80 definition, 49 width, minus 98 for the position, and the protrusion is at 24. For the chin, height is 100, width is 25, protrusion 67, and sharpness is at 23. moving along to the hairstyle. There's a couple of hairstyles that could work here. I went with 26. You could do 27 if you want it tied up and shaved in the back. I know there's some more down here somewhere that will work. Let me find them real quick. Hold on, there's one very specific one. It had like a braid look to it and it was tied back. Maybe it was up higher here. Sorry, you get lost in the sauce on these sometimes. No, number 7 won't work. That's too long. Where was it? Oh, here it is. Number 24 could work as well. Yeah, so either one of those I think were the best. So it was number 24 or number 26, I think, are the two best looking ones on him. For the root color, I went with 36 and 39 for the tip color. He's, depending on the images, he either looks like he has brown or kind of like an amber red kind of looking hair color. So unfortunately, they didn't have the right kind of shade of red. They didn't have like a brighter color. But I thought this was kind of the closest to I could find. Feel free to mess with these colors as always. For sheen position, I did 50, 13 for sheen, and I think I forgot to mention I did 53 on the blend. The eyebrows, I went with shape number 8. He's got very thick eyebrows. Unfortunately, we can't get those puffy ones that he's got. 38 for the color and 80 for thickness. Facial hair, I went with number 7. There's a couple of beards you could go with. You could go with number 6, you could go with number 3, you could go with number 5. There's some more down here. You know, 35 if you don't want them to have the mustache. Anyways, we did 36 for root, 39 for tip, 83 for the blend, 19 for sheen position, 16 for sheen. I didn't give them any body hair, but feel free to give them some if you want. For the eyes, type number 1 is what we went with here. 63 for the primary, 89 for the secondary, 31 for the tertiary, 106 sclera, and the iris is at -20, pupils are at -17. I left his eyelashes normal. You can copy mine if you want. They're at 1104018. We have no eyeshadow, no, we do have eyeliner actually, it looks like. I don't remember putting that on. I'm gonna take that off. I don't think that belongs there. Freckles, nothing. Cheeks, nothing. I didn't make any changes to the lips or teeth. So that's going to be it for Gimli. Like I said, he's got a very distinct nose. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a 1-to-1 on him, but I got as close as I could. Make changes wherever you guys feel necessary. Hopefully you like this one. Plenty of other characters I've got on my channel. Like I said, I'm trying to knock out some requests that you guys had before the game launches, so I'll probably have a couple of more vids going up before launch tomorrow. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Deuces.